How's it going, guys? I'm back at it again in here for the video for you guys for today. And in today's video I will be talking about TNA Bound for Glory 2012 with the results and how I feel about what was going on with TNA Bound for Glory. Now, even though I did not even get to see Bound for Glory, but I was able to catch up with the results on my cell phone due to the internet fucking me over and being out, but I got that situation handled out and everything's working fine now, so which is awesome there. Don't have to worry about that, so I am very happy about that. And with the rest of the actual pay-per-view, from what I've been hearing with the reviews and as well with the Twitter coverage, so far, at least to me, it seemed like it wasn't really the best Bound for Glory, but it was an okay pay-per-view. And with the results and what happened with the matches and the outcome, so far I am pretty happy with them. And with the actual pay-per-view pre-show, I was able to watch that. I thought that was pretty cool, and just looking at the whole setup and how TNA Bound for Glory was to come about and everything, where we had the interviews, and I thought we were going to have a bonus match, and that would be exclusively right before the actual pay-per-view, and I have to do somewhat with Bound for Glory, but we did get a Destination X check out that match, and that was a highlight matchup. So could have dealt without that, but it was pretty cool to even watch that match again anyway, with Austin Aries winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship belt. But it is what it is, and there was the first pre-show I was going to say match, but it was the actual pay-per-view pre-show show. So with the next one, maybe we could get that, but if not, it's not really a big loss or anything, to say the least. So starting with the matches and what we did have, we had Samoa Joe defeating Magnus and retaining the television championship. I thought that was fine, and I figured that Samoa Joe, since he won the television championship not too long ago, and that was practically on its way to be either vacated or out of TNA in general. So with Samoa Joe winning it and retaining it as well, that's really cool. At least it gives him something to do, and maybe Magnus will be the guy to be able to defeat Samoa Joe later on in the future, but as of right now, I am happy with that. We also had Joey Ryan defeating Al Snow and to become a contracted wrestler for TNA with the help of Matt Morgan. So it looks like Matt Morgan is not going to be dealing at all with the Aces and Eights, which is really interesting and something that I never thought really would happen. I thought either Matt Morgan was going to go to the WWE, but after he was able to evade that TNA house show not too long ago, now we got a reason behind all that, so that's pretty cool. And Matt Morgan is still going to be involved with TNA, so he's probably going to be helping out Joey Ryan. Not really too sure if there's going to be like a tag team type of thing going on, or this was just only a one-time type of thing. So with Joey Ryan, I can't really say much about him yet. I haven't really seen him wrestle, so maybe I can check out a highlight or something of that and to see how Joey Ryan really is, but I can't really say all that much about the guy, if I like him or not right now. I am kind of getting there, but at the same time, I don't really care about the guy that much, so if I can, I will probably check out a highlight match or two and see what it's really all about before I can say anything else about Joey Ryan. Next match, we had James Storm finally defeating Bobby Roode, which I was really happy to hear about that. I'm sure that was a great match to even check out too. So far I heard nothing but great things out of that, and I'm really happy that James Storm was able to defeat Bobby Roode. Now we can probably move away from this and those two finally being able to do something else and stay in the main event and go after the world title. Maybe we might see one more blow-off match between these two for the World Heavyweight Championship. That would be pretty fun. So that's it when it comes to that match. I was very happy about that result. Also, and another result that I didn't really get to have this happen in the way that I wanted to, but it is just as good. And with these teams, it really didn't matter who won or who lost. So we had Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez becoming the brand new TNA Tag Team Champions, and they defeated Kurt Angle and AJ Styles and the champions Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. I'm sure that was an awesome match. Hopefully I'll get the chance to actually see that match, but with the result, I'm not going to really bitch or complain about it, and I'm liking what they're doing with Chavo Guerrero right now, and him being in a tag team with Hernandez. I want to see what kind of wonders we're going to be seeing out of these two with this tag team. So even though my original pick was for Kurt Angle and AJ Styles, I thought that would have been a lot more better, but that's perfectly fine, and I like the teams that were in this triple threat tag team match. So, nothing you can really say more about there when it comes to those three teams. I think they're awesome and everything. So I thought that was fine on the outcome of that match. Then we had the Aces and Eights, and where we had Bully Ray going at it with Sting, I believe. And I know Hulk Hogan was involved from what I was hearing, and also Devon was supposed to be in this match as well, and he was representing the Aces and Eights of all people. I thought Devon was going to be going to the WWE, so we all thought, and most of us either thought he was going to be working backstage or doing the manager thing, but actually he's still a part of TNA, which was really surprising to hear about. So not really too sure if he's going to be the leader of Aces and Eights, and then maybe depending on what's the direction for Bully Ray, maybe we'll get Team 2D come back and with a reunion and they'll be tagging again. A lot can really happen there, since Bully Ray is kind of going towards like a face type of character right now, but I can't really say Bully Ray is like that face type of character. I can't really see it either, but that's where we have it there, and Devon coming back and being a part of the Aces and Eights, and that was a really interesting swerve. So I didn't expect that to happen at all, to even hear about that. So that was really damn interesting there. Also, we had Tara defeating Brooke at TNA Battle Glory for the TNA Knockouts Championship, and I did have Brooke to actually retain the Knockouts Championship, but Tara ended up actually winning the entire thing overall, which I'm pretty happy about. I thought it would have been better to have Brooke to actually win it at a big pay-per-view like TNA Battle Glory, which would have made more sense anyway, I thought, in my personal opinion. But I like Tara too as well, so hopefully she'll have a good enough Knockouts Championship run with this and winning the Knockouts Championship. So I'm fine with that, and maybe this feud probably will continue for another pay-per-view or two, and then that'll be it. But that wasn't too bad, and I was happy with Brooke actually becoming Knockouts Champion. She's improved a hell of a lot, and I've become lately a big more fan of Brooke, so maybe there'll be that chance again, and I'm sure that will happen, that Brooke will become Knockouts Champion once again. I wouldn't be surprised about that whatsoever. And another thing that I was surprised about, that Rob Van Dam was able to defeat Zema Iron for the X Division Championship, and in a way I'm kind of not that much surprised with a guy like Rob Van Dam becoming X Division Champion, since Samoa Joe was X Division Champion a long time ago, and even though he's not really a cruiserweight type of guy or X Division type of guy either, it doesn't really surprise me all that much. So I don't really see Rob Van Dam holding the X Division Championship for a long title run anyway, so this is probably going to be, for a little while anyway, but I am, I guess, kind of happy about that, and I'm somewhat of a fan of Rob Van Dam, so I don't mind him when he's in the ring each and every time that I do get to see him, so no really complaints out of Rob Van Dam winning the X Division Championship, even though it was really random as hell, though, I will say that. Then we got Jeff Hardy defeating Austin Aries and becoming the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and I was hoping that would happen, and that did, so that was really cool to actually see that happen with everything that Jeff Hardy's been through and everything, and Austin Aries has been champion since July, so I do see this feud continuing and having another match out of those two, and now that Austin Aries basically had this whole heel turn right before Battle Glory, so I do see this having these two continue their feud, and then maybe Austin Aries will win it back, but I am pretty happy with Jeff Hardy becoming the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I don't think he's going to fuck up again, at least I hope not, and TNA actually getting back the trust and gaining that trust again for Jeff Hardy to even want to put the TNA World Heavyweight Championship back around his waist again, so that's exactly what happened for TNA Battle Glory, and hopefully I will exactly try and check out the rest of what happened, and even though I'm in here just talking about the results and everything, but from exactly what just happened and with all that, I wasn't too disappointed on what the results were, but actually watching the pay-per-view I might have a different opinion on it, so I might do this for a podcast episode and talk about Battle Glory overall in general, and maybe Hell in a Cell, which I'm still looking to do my Hell in a Cell pay-per-view predictions. So that will most likely be sometime throughout this week. So be on the lookout for that, and I will keep you up to date on Twitter. So I didn't want to be in here for a whole long video, and that's where I wanted to get my thoughts and opinions on TNA Bound for Glory. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are overall on the show, what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you thought should have been more differently to make this pay-per-view even more better for you guys. And yeah, that about does it for me. Go follow me on Twitter at DavidRivera1989 for the very latest. And as well, I will talk to you guys for another episode of Pro Wrestling Today coming this week. So that'll be fun and awesome there. You cannot miss that. And until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys. Have a great day.